Let me tell you a story. It's a bit of a cautionary tale, really. It's about a man, a house, and a knock on the door that comes with terrifying precision. This is a warning, plain and simple, about what can happen when your curiosity gets the better of you, especially in the dead of night. So just imagine this for a second. You're asleep, safe in your own bed, and then a sound pulls you from your dreams. It's not the wind, it's not the house settling. No, it's a deliberate, firm knock on your front door. It's the middle of the night. What do? Well, this story is about a man who made a choice and how that one little decision completely unraveled his entire world. Okay, so our story really begins with a bargain. A house that seems way too good to be true. And its new owner? He thinks he's just found the deal of a lifetime. What he's about to find out, though, is that some houses are cheap for a very, very good reason. Let me introduce you to Samir, our protagonist. Now, Samir is a man of logic, you know the type. Ghosts, curses, local legends, to him, that's all just noise. Stories for superstitious folks. He only trusts what he can see and prove, which, believe it or not, makes him the perfect victim for what's waiting for him in the shadows. And this right here, this is really the heart of the conflict. On one side, you've got Samir's cold, hard logic. He hears all the whispers about a curse, and all he sees is a great bargain. But on the other side, you've got generations of local warnings, this gut feeling that this place is just wrong. It's that classic battle, right? Rational thought versus that deep, primal fear. So Samir moves in, totally dismissing every single warning he heard. And for 2 nights, you know what? His skepticism feels totally justified. The house is completely quiet. But that's the thing about old legends. They have a way of just waiting for you to get comfortable. Night 1, nothing. Night 2, dead silent. Samir is probably feeling pretty smug, thinking he's so much smarter than the local superstition, but then comes the 3rd night. And that's when the house finally decides to wake up.
Now, this isn't the frantic knocking of someone in trouble. Oh no, it's slow, rhythmic, deliberate. It's a sound designed to just get under your skin. It cuts right through the silence of the house, methodical and deeply, deeply unsettling. It's a sound that says, I know you're in there, and I'm not going anywhere.
He fumbles for his phone, checks the time. It's not just late, it's precise. 3:07 a.m. On the dot. This knock, it isn't random. It arrives at the exact same time every single night. This isn't a person, this is a ritual. And just like that, the nightly ritual begins. At 3:07 a.m., the knock comes. Samir, heart pounding in his chest, wrenches the door open to find absolutely nothing. Just an empty, silent hallway. And the repetition doesn't make it better. It makes the dread so much worse. It becomes a nightly appointment with pure terror. After a few nights of this, sometimes gotta give, right? Samir, our man of logic, decides he just can't live like this. He needs an answer, and he is determined to find one. And this decision, this is the story's major turning point. So, on the 4th night, he's ready. The knock comes at 3:07 a.m., just like clockwork. He throws the door open, ready to face whatever is on the other side. The hallway is empty, just like always. But wait, he sees it. At the far end of the hall, there's a door that was never ever there before. As he gets closer to this impossible door, he hears a sound from behind it. But it's not a threat. It's a whisper, a desperate plea for help. It's a voice that's practically designed to prey on his humanity, to lure him in. His curiosity is now completely in the driver's seat, totally overriding his fear. He pushes the door open. The room inside is dark, decrepit, but one thing immediately catches his eye. There's a message scrawled on the wall in what looks unmistakably like dried blood. And there it is, the answer and the warning all in one. The one rule he was supposed to follow, the one thing he shouldn't have done. He is literally standing in a room that explicitly told him not to enter, a warning written in the currency of horror itself. But it's too late now. He's inside. He's in the forbidden room. The trap has been sprung. And now, Samir is about to come face to face with the true nature of this house and the terrible price for ignoring its rules.
In the middle of the room, there's a figure sitting in a chair, head bowed down. Samir asks who it is,
and the figure slowly looks up. And in that one moment, Samir's entire logical world shatters into a million pieces. The person in the chair has his face, but it's horribly burned with hollow black eyes. It's a grotesque, nightmarish reflection of himself. The burned figure speaks, its voice like scraping stone, and it tells him that it is the one who opens the door. It's a part of the curse, a prisoner forced to play its part. And Samir finally realizes this isn't just some ghost. It's a reflection of his own fate, and he just willingly walked right into the trap. And in that room, the house forces a memory to the surface. Years ago, another late-night knock. Another door he opened out of simple curiosity, and then a fire. A man trapped inside. A man who burned. He had never connected the two events, but the curse remembers. That one mistake from his past has followed him here. The burned version of himself leans in close, the smell of ash and rot filling the air, and it whispers the final, terrible truth. The cycle has to continue. The debt must be paid. Now, it's your turn. And just like that, the impossible door slams shut, plunging the room into total darkness. Then, flames erupt from the walls. Samir screams for help, but just like that man from his past, no one is coming. The curse has claimed him. Samir's story ends right there, in fire and agony. But the curse, the entity in that house, it's not finished. It leaves behind one last cold message for whoever finds what's left. The next morning, the authorities find only devastation. A single body, burned beyond recognition. And, impossibly, on a wall that the flames somehow refuse to touch, there's a new message, written in fresh blood. The warning has now become an invitation. The curse isn't over, it's simply been reset. The house is dormant once again, just waiting for a new owner, a new skeptic, a new victim to answer the knock at 3:07 a.m. You see, this story isn't just about some haunted house. It's a warning about the real price of curiosity. It's about how one simple, thoughtless little act can echo through your life with the most terrible consequences. So the next time you hear that unexpected knock in the dead of night, remember Samir. Remember the house that waits. And please, remember that some invitations should never, ever be accepted.